Comrade, it's a great time having you. This is the lesson 2 of transforming yourself into a nation. Lesson 2. And we are so grateful. I'm Bismarck Osei. Thank you for your time. I want to first urge you that I have a lot of ebooks on Amazon Kindle and Gumroad. When you go to Amazon Kindle and Gumroad, there are Amazon Kindle, Amazon. When you go to Amazon and Amazon, when you go to Amazon and also Gumroad, there are books, ebooks I've written, Building a Competitors, The Crowded Pound, $4. To be impossible to have this world without your $4. There is something inside the world that's in the $4. Leaders of generation, I think, gets $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind to $4. Also, have books. Also, these books: Building Yourself as a Millionaire, $4. Enhance your decision making ability, $4. Enhance your risk taking ability, $4. Um, Growing with a cloud of alumni and connections, $4. Smaller level competition, $4. If you go to Amazon is available. Amazon is available. When you go to Gumroad, there are all books. I'm advertising, paying for advert. I'm not getting dying. I'm urging you that help me get something from this book. Also, I have a lot of teachings on entrepreneurship on YouTube. When you go to YouTube, my channel based on saying entrepreneurship lecture, some are creating a new trend of business, how to grow your business from a small scale to multinational, how to enhance your risk minimizing ability, how to transform yourself into a nation through entrepreneurship, how to enhance, how to build yourself as 7 millionaire as entrepreneurs. All these are there. There are videos now. There are 19 videos. More videos are supposed to coming. They are 15 minutes. Watch them, subscribe to them, send your comment. Also have also motivation messages on YouTube. I have 60 of them. They are 15 minutes. Building yourself as a millionaire, growing with the cloud of luminaries and connoisseurs. A lot of teachings are there. Go and watch them. They are motivation messages. Watch them, subscribe, and send a comment. Also have videos, and I also have videos in entrepreneurial and in economics too. Economics, those who are writing WASI or those who are going to who are first year students in the university can leverage on teachings on a lot of economics lectures and elasticity and other things that have been uploaded. Also, I have also YouTube channel where there are teachings on dating and courtship and marriage. We call it YouTube based say your marriage will be a state of mind to the world. There are over 13 teachings videos. They are 15 minutes. Watch them, subscribe to them, send your comment. Also, I have also have also YouTube. I have another channel, River from the Temple Sermons. There are sermons there, sermons for you guys, sermons like prayer and miracles are not so for hard. Prayer and miracles are not something for hard work. Your secret is Jesus, the economy of God. All this, a lot of, there are 60 of them. There are 50 of them. Watch them, subscribe to them, send your comment. I have all these things for you. So I beseech you buy my books for me, and thank you so much for your support you've been giving me. Also, I apologize for the breaks in the images. It's not from me. I'm using a external camera. That's costing us, so I'm sorry for that. And in lesson 1, let me just do some recap of the things we spoke about. In lesson 1, we said that entrepreneurship is a domineering instrumentality that will help you to stimulate your way with business magnet over the period. We talk about people like Andrew Mello. So we spoke about entrepreneurship, and when it comes to transforming yourself into a nation, you're talking about a level where your business controls or influence your country's GDP or the global GDP, and also your wealth can be more than the country's GDP. We said that. Also, we spoke about, and we talked about people like Amaro Ortega. So we spoke about entrepreneurship. Also, transforming yourself into a nation. Also, talk about igniting resourcefulness when it comes to demonstrating your resourcefulness, where you don't live consistently on people thinking achievement, but so you challenge yourself to leverage on preponderance on numerous opportunities that lies upon you. We spoke about someone like Robert Cook Hawk over the period, and these are people we spoke about. Also, we gave you the quote from I. All these things were key issues that we spoke about. So in lesson 2, I want to share you a story of a man who over the period was able to transform himself to a nation through entrepreneurship. They call him Samuel Moore Walton, or for short, Sam Walton. Who is Sam Walton? Sam Walton is an American he's no more, he's dead. He was an American business magnate, best known for forming Walmart. You know Walmart, the biggest trading shop in US, which he started at Rockies, Arkansas, in the mid city of Oklahoma in 1963 and 83 respectively. In 63 he started Walmart. In 63 in 62 in 1962 he started Walmart. He engineered himself over the period with repertoire of substantial values of business agility. First, and later, he attended the University of Missouri, where he became the president of Bury Bible class upon graduating in 1940 with a Bachelor of Arts degree in economics And that time they voted him as the permanent president of the class. That time you see that he had that eclectic mindset that what you do is what makes you different. Thus preparing yourself to transform yourself into a nation through entrepreneurship. So at that level, he positioned himself in that level of radical knowledge, thus achieving such a dream. 3 days after graduating from the university, he worked with J.C. Penney, one of the biggest shops in US. He later joined the US Army and realized that he has to impose his brilliance he can impose his brilliance better when he go into business. So he resigned from the American Army. With your diversifying mindset, you have to think creatively and have propelling strategy to find out which sector of the economy you have to venture into it to transform yourself into a nation. Even though he worked with J.C. Penney, he was working with the American Army. He knew that no, I have to leave the American Army and have to go into the field of business. And that's how Sam Walton saw himself. In 1945, at the age of 26, he took a loan of $20,000 from his father-in-law, and he added $5,000 from his personal savings. And so from that level, he purchased Ben Franklin variety shop to start his business venture. That time, when he started with that amount of money, there was a man called Ben Franklin variety shop. So he bought that variety shop. That time, he started his business venture. During that time, he saw that he have to see the substantial value at the point he needs to keep on moving on. It started very small, but he said, yes, there's more road to go. There's more need to equip yourself with the needed resourcefulness to keep yourself going. And that like something inside him the world is in need of. Buying the Benjamin Franklin variety shop to start his business. With that time, he kept on putting all his agilities together. At the point, his sales volume increased from $80,000 to $225,000 in 3 years. That time, the landlord who gave him the place to rent, called P.K. Holmes, did not renew his rent. He bought the store from him and gave it to his son. And that was one of the earlier challenges to him. When his shop started booming, the landlord thought that, I'll not give the shop to this guy again. I'll not renew the rent. I'll sack him. I'll give the shop to my son-in-law to start training. So he lost it. But he knew that he appreciated that barriers and obstacles are personal teachers, giving him opportunity to move out of the past into the totality of possibility. All these were earlier challenges he faced. I have this shop in this Vangered area, it's doing well. I've started a young guy telling that the landlord will renew the rent. I'm not going to renew your rent. He knew that the guy was making a lot of money there. So he said, I'm going to give it to my son. That was a very challenge he faced. He acquired a new shop called Bentonville in 1950. Sales started increasing from $105,000 to $140,000 and $175. Without rudimentary running requirement or without fundamental running requirement for higher future growth, he encouraged his managers to invest and take equity stake in the business. This motivated him to sharpen his managerial agility. By 1962, he opened 16 shops in Arkansas, in Missouri. So one of the things it's very important for us to equip ourselves with the fact that we started a shop at a young guy at a point who faced a very big challenge. But he kept on. At any point in life, in business, we say expect the unexpected. There are myriad or collection of challenges that is yawning at us. But he didn't bow to the spirit of despondency. He urged himself, went to acquire a new shop in Bentonville in 1950, put his synergies and agilities together, and just potentiality, and started increasing again. From $105,000 to $140,000, $175. It kept on. That was rudimentary running requirement. And it kept on. At a point in time, he encouraged the managers to invest and take equity stake in the business to motivate them. He sharpened his managerial skills. By 1962, he has opened 16 shops in Arkansas, in Missouri. That's a man you can think of who has positioned himself, built his mental endowment and mental strength, just position himself to transform himself into a nation. That was very systemic smartness, just sharpen his managerial skills to experience that burgeoning growth. And these are things for us without any equivocation. We can think of the very good, the very laudable. We can learn a lot of good lessons from it. Contrary to the prevailing practice, that panel was a prevailing practice that was among those who were operating that. It was not operating in a vacuum. There were people that were also operating in that space. There was a prevailing practice that people were using. There was that level of competition. There was that dominant practicing that was going on. But he said that no, he decided to relocate the shops into smaller towns, not in large cities. He told that no, a lot of people are operating in large cities. I'll think from the opposite direction. I want to operate from small towns. He had his own penetrating ideas and strategies to colonize the industry. So he moved away from that prevailing practice and moved to that I'm going to target small towns, not large cities. He gave himself this gave himself advantage to control business in these towns and the surrounding, limiting the level of competition to grow his business. So he said, no, most of them are in the large cities. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to look at towns where I establish myself and I connect myself to the people before I go to the city. That was his business model he was running. This gave him that penetrating results at a point. He took advantage of business in these towns, growing in the surroundings before he penetrated. With that repository of reverberating ideas, he detected the direction of competition. That's what he knew, and that's what he thought he could achieve. This made his business model work very effectively, ensured that his stores were located closer to regional warehouse and distributed through their own tracking services. The tracking services. It ensured efficient delivery and sustained growth. And that as of 1977, he had 190 stores, and at 85, he had 80 stores. So the idea, why did he do that? The idea was that if I'm able to locate my business in towns, they'll be located closer to regional warehouse for me, and distributing channels that will help distribute the tracking services, and also try to penetrate these small towns where these other people are penetrating in large cities. Through that, I can build upon a sustainable level of business, and before I penetrate into large cities. And this worked for him. You can achieve that dream. It can't happen by conjecture. It can happen when you understand these dynamics and when you understand the need for have the right strategy. And they dubbed him the Walmart effect. His strategy of business, it did the trick, and they call him the Walmart effect. Walmart expanded in the US and operated in 15 countries. As at 82, as at 82 and to 88, he was rated by Forbes that time as the richest person in the US. At the point, he was the richest man in the US as at from 82 to 83. From 1982 to 1988, his shop increased in the US. And today, US, if you go to retail shop that's leading US, it's the Walmart. He became the richest man in the US, received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from the US President George W. Bush. George H.W. Bush became the richest man through retail shop. By efficaciously effectuating his repository of business ideas, he transformed himself into a nation with that entrepreneurial resourcefulness. Currently, Walmart is dead by his family, Alice Walton, and the other family that are managing Walmart, right? Now, Sam Walton is dead and gone. Now is the Walmart family, Alice Walton and his family, and Alice Walton is among the top richest people when it comes to female. Now, Walmart, after 2024, had 2.1 million employees. The total workforce of the company is even higher than the entire population of countries. That population less than 2 million. Countries like Barbados, Cape Verde, Djibouti, Dominican Republic, Gabon, Grenada, Brunei, Malta, Montenegro, Seychelles, Fiji. The number of workers he has is higher than these countries' population separately. If you take Barbados and those countries, workers he have is more than. So you have transformed yourself in a nation. That your workers' population is more than even the population of some countries. So you understand why I say that you have transformed yourself into a nation. He had 2.1 million workers as of last year, December 2024. The Waltons family, as of now, currently is the richest family in the US. Is the richest family in the world. The Waltons family is the richest family in the world with estimated worth of $432 billion. The Walton family is the richest family in the world with estimated worth of $432 billion. Alice Walton, those couple of people from the Walton family. The current wealth of the family is higher than 31 separate countries which have GDP less than $400 million. The wealth of the family now is higher than a lot of countries that have GDP less than $400 million. I told that the family net worth is $432 billion. Countries like Afghanistan, Angola, Benin, Burundi, Chad, Central African Republic, Djibouti, Eswatini, Guinea, Gambia, Haiti, Iceland, Laos, Lebanon, Liberia, Mali, Malawi. These countries, if you take them separately, the family's wealth is more than this country's GDP. So you understand why I say that he have transformed himself into a nation through entrepreneurship, without any equivocation. He have done it. You can also do it. So I'll bring you to close the lesson 2. I'll bring you lesson 3 and 4 as we continue. So I want to remind you, I have a lot of ebooks available on Amazon and Gumroad. Their platform. Amazon is you can buy ebooks, and also on Gumroad have books like Building Yourself as a Millionaire, Building a Competitive Security Plan, $4. There's Something Inside the World is in the $4. Leaders of Generosity get $4. Your marriage will be still mind to $4. There's Something Inside the World is in the $4. Also have books like Building Yourself as a Millionaire, $4. Enhance your risk taking ability, $4. Enhance your decision making ability, $4. Growing with a cloud of luminaries and connoisseurs, $4. Also smarter level of competition put together, $4. I have a lot of books like If You Can Dream It, You Can Do It. I have a lot of books like Enhance Opportunity, Unique Capability, and a lot of stuff for you. Gold medals are not made of gold, they are made of determination. How these books are be advertised on Facebook and other, I'm not getting any sales. Please, I beseech you, help me drive the sales of this book. If you go to YouTube to have Bismarck motivational messages, Bismarck economic lectures, Bismarck entrepreneurship lectures, Bismarck River from the Temple sermons, Bismarck teachings, your River from the Temple sermons, Bismarck also. We have also teachings on dating and courtship and marriage. Bismarck we have this teaching, your marriage will be a state of mind to war, teachings on dating and courtship and marriage. Thank you so much. Sorry for the breaks and images. I'll come away with the lesson 3, part 3 and part 4 of transforming yourself into a nation through entrepreneurship. Thank you so much for your time. Buy my books for me. Bye bye. See you again.